Trump-appointed judge breaks with legal consensus on Alien Enemies Act. Well, 4 out of 5 judges disagree with Trump, but 1 doesn't, and that's all it takes to shake things up. We now have our first federal judge siding with the Trump administration on one of the most controversial legal issues in recent memory. Meet Judge Stephanie Haynes, a Trump appointee based in Pennsylvania. She's the only federal judge so far to rule that Trump was legally justified in using the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to target members of Tren de Aragua, a violent criminal gang originally from Venezuela. Now, here's where it gets wild. Trump designated the group a foreign terrorist organization, and based on that, he argued that their actions in the US amounted to a predatory incursion, a key phrase in the Alien Enemies Act. Judge Haynes agrees with that logic. Never mind the fact that other judges, appointed by both Republican and Democratic presidents, strongly disagree. They point out that there's no evidence this gang is controlled by the Venezuelan government. They're not a military force, and simply committing crimes inside the US does not make you an enemy combatant. Judge Haynes, however, brushes past all of that and dives deep, like really deep, into historical dictionary definitions. In her opinion, she cites definitions of predatory and incursion from Webster's 1828 dictionary and even the 1773 Samuel Johnson dictionary. Yes, you heard that right. She's interpreting 21st century immigration law using language from nearly 250 years ago. Her ruling goes directly against Judge Rodriguez in Texas, also a Trump appointee, Judge Sweeney in Colorado, appointed by Biden, Judge Hellerstein in New York, appointed by Clinton, and another federal judge in Maryland. All of them said this use of the Alien Enemies Act is unconstitutional and misapplied. Now, to her credit, Judge Haynes did say that anyone targeted under the Act is entitled to due process, which means a hearing and the ability to challenge the charges. But her main justification remains, Trump called them terrorists, so we're at war with them. That's a dangerously circular argument. Interestingly, she even throws in a side comment, a footnote, pointing out that one of the old dictionaries she relied on was made available online thanks to the National Endowment for the Humanities, which Trump has tried to defund. Maybe a subtle dig, who knows. So what happens now? We're looking at a potential clash between circuit courts. This case is likely to move up through the appeals process. If multiple appellate courts rule against Trump but one backs him up, it creates a circuit split. And that means the issue is probably heading straight to the US Supreme Court. Given how many emergency applications Trump's team has filed recently, the court is already overwhelmed. That's why we're still waiting for dozens of opinions from this term. If the Alien Enemies Act case ends up on their docket as an emergency matter, we could see oral arguments over the summer, which is almost unheard of. If not, the case may be rolled into the next term starting in October. We'll be watching every